All right, here we are in Spokane, South Dakota. Still inside my car. Seen some people driving some horses, and I see there's some horses over there. Let's get out. All right. Probably take one last drink of water. All right, we're gonna make our way up this trail. Probably won't show you going up this all the way, maybe a few feet. But there's a house up there, some cars, as I've probably demonstrated before, but that was at night. So make our way up here. May go back and get my tripod. It says right here is about the right exposure. I don't know about that. That's what it's telling me. All right, let's try this again. Let's make sure I have my audio still. Test one. Hi. I don't think they want me to annoy the horses too much. Looks like the flies are annoying them enough. Hey. Hi. They don't look too annoyed by me. How are you? I'll probably leave them alone. Nice horses, though. All right. So I don't think there's a whole lot to see going up. Or is it down? Looks like it's down. All right. See a few other hikers. I'll be back when I get to a place where I can see that old house or some cars or something. A few more feet and we still haven't seen the house, but I know it's coming up. I've been here at night and I did upload a video of that. I'm hoping the audio quality will be better on this video. I did make myself a lavalier microphone. Don't remember the part number, but it's from Digikey. Let's see if I can find that. Yeah, the mic I'm using right now is it's on Digikey AOM-5024L-HD-R. That's AOM-5024L-HD-R. What I could do is go to ISO auto, and then we want to have to keep switching maybe. That's if I can trust the ISO auto settings. I did not choose probably the best time of day to go out here. What is it right now? 2 o'clock or something? Take a look and see what time it is. 1:48, September 6th, on a Sunday, 2020, Spokane, South Dakota. I can't even focus on that? What? I guess we'll just do manual focus. Shouldn't have a problem with that. I don't remember, oh, there's a squirrel right there. I don't remember these barricades being up. See that squirrel? Yeah, last time I was out here, I don't think these barricades were up. Must mean they don't want you to go in there, which is probably a good idea not to. To get this off of ISO auto so I can actually see it. See if the automatic focus will work again. Yeah, it works. That's the thing with my 20mm is I wouldn't have to back up. But it's kind of the best of a couple different worlds, I guess. That's 40mm. Kind of a cool place. Yeah, they just put some barricades up here, like I mentioned before. And we'll back up and kind of give a wider angle of this. Again. Spokane, South Dakota. Alright, so I brought my tripod along, but I had to go back and get the right connection that interfaces the tripod with the camera, or the camera with the tripod, however that works. But now there's some people over there at the house. That's what I was going to take a picture of with the tripod, or maybe do some videos of me walking towards the house. Looks like they're walking away from it now, but now I'm over here, and there's this little... Now this I never have visited before. I don't know what this even is. But there's a trail going to it, whatever it is. I'm going to trust that this ISO auto is giving me the right exposure. I'm not fully convinced. Probably looks better on screen, on a real computer screen, than the back of my camera here. I don't know what we're looking at here. My guess is it might have something to do with mining. That'd be one heck of an outhouse if that's what it was. Alright, I'm stepping on my shoelaces and all kinds of stuff. I'll crank up the ISO on this. I'm not really trusting that. Well, that's a little overboard there. Just a little. Something like that. look around here. Probably go back to auto because the light really changes. Looks like we got a pretty big hole here. That's definitely not safe. Don't fall in there. Cooperate with me. There we go. Nope, there's the hole. Trying to back up without falling into anything. I'm watching where I'm going. And I recorded these cars out here at night in a previous video. Hey. Probably do a still of this. Here we go. Try not to trip over these branches. Test, making sure I got audio still too. Looks like someone shoved a stick up there. It's not very nice. Got this tree in the way here. Kind of close if I go over here, but that's all right. All right, it's kind of cool. You can see inside. A little easier to see during the day, but when I came out here at night, it was kind of cool to have that effect, whatever that is. Creepy, spooky, I don't know. All right, let's take another gander at this. People are probably annoyed with me. They're here trying to look at the cars. Here I am taking photos of it. That's what I do. That's pretty cool. Got to do a still about right there. All right, maybe we'll make our way. I can only back up so much because there's branches and stuff here. But I could have brought out the wider angle lens. This is, fairly wide, 40 millimeter, not super wide, but I guess I decided to go with that. So that's what we have to deal with. I mean, I can go back to my car and get some other stuff. That's kind of cool. That might deserve a photo right there. I don't have one like that yet. Let me try that. All right, let's head out of here, shall we? Probably change my mind and look at. I didn't mean out of here entirely, just. Okay. See some other cars in this direction, which I think I may have kind of missed when I was here in the dark. See, they're way off there. Let me head over there. I'll be back so I can watch where I'm walking. Okay, just a few feet here. Maybe we'll be okay. This is on auto ISO, right? Yep. Here are these other cars. I think I was kind of looking for these at night, but I didn't look too hard. At that point, I kind of wanted to get going. So if I found him, fine. If not, I just decided I was going to leave. But yeah, these are the other ones I kind of missed. I think I have taken some photos of them before. They're in even worse shape than the other ones, if that's possible. You can really hear the wind sort of whistling through the trees, if that's the right word. That's kind of cool right there. I'm not sure if the two of them being together really helps for a good picture, but we'll do it. All right, so here's our view from those cars. There's another car, yay. And not really much in the way of this direction, except for there is something way down there. I've showed that before at night. But let's make our way over to this car over here. No, it doesn't look like the auto ISO is really doing it. There's exposure compensation maybe. Let's step it down. Like most I can step it down is like 3. Don't you see, it says. You can't even see that on the back of this screen here. I might have to entirely go different route of. I don't think that's the right. Here, let's. There. There we go. Probably not the best time to be out here as far as the sun. It's not horribly bad, maybe, but it's not straight over us. It's not the golden hour anyway. Hitting that ISO button and nothing seems to happen sometimes. It's really frustrating. Maybe it's the operator, I don't know. But and there's no steering column for me to take a picture of in here. It's gone. That time the ISO button worked. Or I could do shutter speed too, but all right. Here's a little different perspective of these cars. Let's walk towards these from this perspective. That seems a little nicer. Cool. Well, let's head somewhere else within Spokane. Actually, no, let's set up my tripod and let's have me be in the frame. That'd be kind of cool. Just checking out the scenery from good old Spokane, South Dakota. Let's see if there's a place to sit on any of this. Not really. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. Just some beautiful rustic pieces of art, I guess you could say. Dilapidated. It's had better days. This could be its best days being observed by people, tourists coming through the area. All right. See, there's like one knob in that car that hasn't been removed yet. And there's a door or a door handle or something. That's about it. All right, with that, let's maybe check out some other scenery. I still haven't left this area. I don't think I ever did get a picture of this. Let me do that real quick. All right, this time I think I am going to head out of this particular area of good old Spokane, South Dakota. Did I ever show the front of this? That's a little too dilapidated. We at least need to have the engine intact and some resemblance of some headlights or something. But that's what that looks like. I think I'm understanding this ISO thing a little better. Yeah, if I press it, it lights up in orange and then I can move it. I finally learned that. Wow. I'm going to put it back to auto now. Let's head back to the house. I'll be there when I'm there. Just seen some deer. He ran off, missed it. All right, so we're getting closer to the house. Did I show this guy yet over here? Let's go over here. Nice. All right. Maybe I'll include some footage with me in it or take some photos or something. You can really see the tree leaves making shadows on that. That may or may not be cool. I think it kind of is cool actually. Let's see if I can. I think it shows up right now. All right. I happen to see an apple tree off to my right. Maybe I'll show that in one of the next frames. Thinking about going inside, even though probably not advised. Seeing some people in there. I was already in there at night. Not really much to see in there. Looks like people have a tendency to litter out here a little bit. See about 3 cans, which isn't horrible, but we're up to 4 cans. Yeah. Might take a couple shots of it. My face is probably all sweaty. All right, maybe take a couple of shots of this right from this perspective. Except it probably won't. I may or may not have this, what's it called? It's the wide angle for video. Not sure if I'll do it this way though, but. All right, might be heading away from the house. Maybe into some territory I've never been in before in Spokane. I don't know if I can kind of get an idea of what's in there. Plus I was already in there at night. Now with the sun at that angle, it doesn't really want to focus. I don't know if I've ever done a 180, or is that 360 of the house? I don't think I have. Imagine the focus would work now. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was an apple tree over here. That's kind of a magnificent view up there like that. Where's the apple tree at? Maybe it's more like a crab apple, I'm not sure. It actually does focus on that little guy. The sun's kind of right there though. Yeah. Go at it from this side. Pretty sure I've seen nicer apples somewhere in this area. You know, they're just little tiny things. Maybe they ate them back in the day, I don't know. Quite a few up there. All right, let's head on. There's a trail. Get on the other side of this house. Auto ISO. So we're just going by this house because there's a trail that veers off to the right, and I don't think it takes me anywhere like to another house or more cars or anything. So I might as well take one last view of this. Of course, I'll probably see it 10 more times before this video's done, right? One more magnificent view. That beautiful dilapidation there. Yeah, there's a... Could go back to the left, which would take me back to my car. I have actually went this way just for a little bit once before, but it was starting to rain, so I turned around, headed right back to my car. Can't help but look at that house. Whoa. And the sun's kind of doing its thing there. But we're going to go on this trail here. But I probably won't, just keep rolling the film, so to speak. Maybe just for 30 seconds or something. And then I'll be back if there's anything worth showing. And even if there's not, I'll probably show you a small clip of what's on the... I don't want to say the other side of this trail because I don't know if it really ends or what. Probably has to eventually, but... All right, I'll be back in a little bit. Then he keeps rolling the film. The film. I do see something coming up here to my right. Some visitors there. Now that I have not seen before. I don't know if you can see it. It doesn't look like much. Looks like some concrete, pretty much. I might go up there real quick. Yeah, I think I'll stay on this path over here. Stay out much longer, I'm going to need sunscreen. That's in my car. This does not want to focus again. What in the world? There we go. All right. We'll be back soon. He lies again. He just keeps on rolling the film. There's a little clear view of this. All right. And notice there's lots of pieces of metal out here. like this, for example. That's kind of cool. This time I really will put the camera down for a bit. I'll be right back. Only a few more feet. I discovered this veers off in two directions. I think I'll head this way because that just looks like, I'm not sure, like that actually might be a dead end over there, or maybe it veers around back, I'm not sure. There's a tree in the way. Head off this way and I'll be back. All kinds of little things though, like this, to distract you. Holy cow, there's a big hole here. Probably can't see the size of that hole because of there. But there's that, and there's this. Can you help me, it says. Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Some piece of metal back there. Anyway, I meant to keep walking on the trail, but no. I just replaced my battery, actually. So my first card just got full, so I guess I better be a little more brief. I'll head back to that trail that I veered off on. I'm a photographer first, and I'm just experimenting a little bit with the video. That's not really what I'm into. Oh yeah, so yeah, that was the left. This veers off to the right. I'll be back. So just a short distance later, it looks like this, but not for very long. That was only a few steps. A little more distance I went behind me, and I noticed off to my left, there's some sort of concrete structure. Looks like a foundation. Sorry, I was looking where I was walking. Huh. All right, let's get back on the trail. Okay, I wasn't necessarily expecting this, but I am coming up to something that looks, a little bit less dilapidated. Another house. I did not know that. Wow. I'd say this is in a little better shape from what I can tell. Yeah, it looks kind of cool. It looks like we have a front porch here. I did not know this was here, for nothing should surprise me, because I didn't even venture out this far. A couple times I was out here. That is pretty cool. Might do a picture right there. All right. Probably can't see it from here, but I can with my view, with my own eye, not the camera here. But there's some staircases. I'm not going to go up them. I might get a little closer though. Hold on. Okay. From here you can probably see them. Whoa. I was trying to change my ISO settings. That's way too much ISO. Let's just go down. This does not look like something you'd want to be careless about locking up, but that's what it looks like. Very carefully make my way on over to here. Oh, that's beautiful. This offers quite a bit more to view than the other one. Might have to take a picture of that. All right. Let's proceed out of here, which means I go venturing even more, right? But I'm just turning around. It looks like there's a staircase there. No, everything can be messed up when I go back this way. All right. There's these staircases as long as I'm this close. I will not be going up there. To tell you the truth, I'm adventurous enough to do it, but I just won't. We'll go up 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Almost reaching up and taking a look up here. It probably wouldn't fall through. I really doubt it, but just to maintain some safety precautions, so I can keep doing this. There's like nothing up here anyway. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm not going to find out. I'll focus on it a little bit more. And am I still recording audio? Yes, just checking. Looks like people have been up here though. There's writings on the wall. Not as graffitied as the other house for sure. So I'm probably not even halfway up these stairs. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps, and there's quite a few more. I'm just reaching up. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to go all the way to the top, but I won't, because there's nothing here anyway. All right, we'll be making our way out of here. As I back up, I'm sure the camera will want a different light situation. So that's what you gotta look out for. All right, let me get back on track and see if there's anything else to see. Well, before we leave this surprise house here, meaning I didn't know it was here, include myself in the video frames a bit. Seen the old stove in there, that was pretty cool. Some cool stuff back here too. Might have to show you. But we don't want to make really a long video, but it looks like it might be turning into that unless I edit some of it out. Condense it down a bit. I do not want to become a videographer, no. That means tons of post-processing and editing. I guess we might as well do somewhat of a wrap around here. Ooh, cool. Sure, some adventurous person would go in there. That looks mostly like dirt. It doesn't want to focus in there. There it does. We got a squirrel or something. Squirrels like to hang out here. Okay, we kind of got the sun in our way, and we got this not exactly a wide angle lens. I could have brought one. Well, I did bring one, but it's in my car. But I kind of like this 40 millimeter view. So it's just a little less than a 50 millimeter. So we do have a little bit of wider angle. And here's the back of that stone. He will return, it says on there. 927, looks like 54. Huh. Well, there's the view of that. I'll probably get back on the trail a bit and head around and maybe get out of here, or maybe not. I don't know. Depends on how interesting it is. There's other places I can visit besides Spokane, South Dakota. But so far this has been fairly rewarding. I really like these dilapidated steps here. That's kind of cool. But we already seen those. One last view of that stove way back in the corner. I don't have a zoom lens, it's just a prime. I can probably zoom in post. Time to get out of here. Before I get out of here, I've seen there's some sort of cabling, I think. I think it's electrical, but I'm not sure about that. It would seem like that based on how that's hanging there, but don't quote me. Interesting. Looks like I found a little better angle to view myself and the house. Really cool place. Hi. How are you doing? All right, looks like it's time to leave. About running out of card anyway. Hi.
Nice deck on the cremated house.
Some folks checking it out. All right, I guess I'll head on out of here before my card fills up. We'll go ahead and do one last run. Oh, I think this is connected to my phone right now. Just making it so I can't focus unless I use my phone to do it. It's actually not too bad of an idea. We've seen this, I'm just doing a slightly different view of it before I head on out. Well, did I get the back of this? I think I did. That's where we've seen the stairwell and stuff. Yep. If I ever got the chimney. Yeah, that's kind of hard to get. I'll head on out for real this time. Yay. Just taking in the beautiful scenery. There's a lot out here at Spokane, South Dakota if you need to get your mind right. All the birds singing and stuff like that, just awesome. Got water back in the car, that'll help my voice out some. Well, if you can, if you want a place just to relax and chill, Spokane, South Dakota is a cool place. Of course, I don't know if I should advertise that. We don't want too many people out here, do we? It doesn't respond to me stopping it from here. I have to do it from my phone. Cool. There's a walk. One more. Yeah, I think we'll pack it up now. Maybe not leave the place entirely, but at least this house, and see what else there is in the area. Then shortly I'll be walking back to the car, or maybe not. You never know how long I'll drag out this adventure. So far I've been here, like in this house, for probably an hour and a half, just checking it out. Maybe an hour. Now without the sun in my way as much, well, it's still kind of in the way though, isn't it? Kind of see a little bit of that. We are walking away from this. So a little farther away from that house, the surprise house. That's what it looks like. I veered off to the right, I believe. And if I come to anything soon, I'll let you know. Well, there's this view off to my left. I just went a few more feet down the road from the last clip. Of course, I had to change my settings a lot to get that to show up. Otherwise, the road looks like this. So I can change that with ISO auto, I think. Anywho. All right, so I had lost my audio there for a little bit, but here I am at the end of my journey and how I decided to take it. I think this is a horse camp or something. Those two women had told me this was a horse camp, if I remember right. I'm not sure if that's this that we're looking at. I do see some corrals there, so perhaps that is true. But also across the road, there's a camp. So I see a horse there across the road, across the way. And there's the camp. I decided this was the end for me anyway. I'm sure there's many different ways you could go. Before I actually turned around and went back, I took a shot here of this water hole, looking at the horse again across the way. And I think this is where I decided to head off. I think we're a little bit into our journey back. This is some rock formation I decided to take a look at. Pretty big rocks. Looks like I found my way back. It was a different way back I took. I think I was saying I could cut across there, but I did not. I've been walking for quite some time. Almost had the feeling that I was lost, but I knew that it was on a main trail. And this is that weird shed thing that I had taken a brief glimpse at before. But I was at quite some distance. Now I'm a little bit closer. Some not so nice things written on the wall, probably. Took a peek inside. I don't know what this is. If it's an ice house or what. Looks like there is some storage to the right, as you will see shortly. Some shelving there. I'm sure somebody knows exactly what all this is. I think I come up on another deep pit or well or something. Oh, before I do that, I go past here again. One last look at that. And off to my right there is some sort of well, cistern.
Good thing I checked my audio. It looks like it went out on me. Just had to kind of reset some things. I'm not sure how deep this well is. Probably don't aim to find out. Back on the path. All right, we're back where the first house is and we're heading back. I think I've went through 2 batteries so far. I do have another one, but I don't know how depleted that one is too. People enjoying the scenery. All right, heading back. All right, guys, so I made it back. I don't want to have to hide any license plate numbers. Oh, there's my car over there. And that other car that was there is still there too. It's all right. Made it back. Looks like I made it back. There's a reflection of me. Yay. Batteries are about dead, so it looks like I'm gonna there we go.